Wednesday.
Yo 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 yo. Jess Hilarious.
Good morning.
Charlamagne to be here in a second, and guess what day it is? Guess what day it is?
Hump day.
That's right. It's Wednesday, Hump Day, middle of the week. How you feeling, Jess?
Feeling good. We got the gym today.
No.
So yes.
I went already.
Yo, when?
I went Monday.
Oh, so you changed the days when you don't want to go with me.
No, that's not true. I was supposed to go today. See, so if you don't know, Jess put me on to her doctor, right? And her gym doctor, who trains a little differently. It's still gym, but it's just not as...
It's not as much. It's not.
You don't have to go as many days, but it's just as intense.
Yes.
Right. So I go with Jess each and every Wednesday. We go to the gym, and it's very painful. Like it's nothing easy.
Right.
So I told the doctor that by my birthday, that picture right there, whoever that is in that picture, I want to walk around. I want to come to the Breakfast Club with no shirt on September, October, November, December.
Okay.
Without paying to sketch my abs.
Yes, you did.
So he was like, he gonna need a little more work. So it's not gonna be one time. I gotta go 3 times a week.
Oh, so you going 3 times?
I gotta go 3 times
All
a
right,
week.
but you're not going today.
I can't go today because I got car show stuff. My car show this Saturday, so I gotta drop off cars and things like that. But I really do want to go.
Okay. All right.
I really do want to go.
And you better be dropping off some cars.
I am. I was there Monday. I go. I get my workout in.
Okay. Because I'm going today.
You going today? All right. Well, Charlamagne will be here in a second. I was like a minute late today. You know why?
Why?
When you have a group of kids in your house that drive, they take your car and don't put gas in it. So when I get in the car this morning, I'm going to work. And the car's damn near shaking because there's no gas.
Oh, my God.
So I had to get to a gas station. And in Jersey, you can't pump your own gas. So you got to wait for homie to come out. It's just the whole thing.
It was a lot.
It was a lot.
I wish I was somewhere with a camera recording you jumping up and down like you did when I was stuck behind them 2 tractor trailers. That's what you get.
Well, let's get the show cracking. Abdullah will be joining us. He is the CEO of Afro Future, formerly of Afrochella. He's going to be joining us. They have this huge show in Ghana they do each and every year. And they're bringing it to the States this year. So we'll talk to him about that. Charlamagne just stepped in the building. We got front page news, so don't go anywhere. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. Let's get in some front page news. All right, some quick sports. Sauce Gardner, cornerback for the Jets, just signed a 4-year extension for $120.4 million. He becomes the highest paid cornerback of all time. So
congratulations to that man. You get to get paid all of that money to suffer in New York playing for the Jets, man. That's what's up.
All right. What up, Morgan?
He deserves that. That's compensation.
Yeah, for the Jets.
Okay.
I agree. What's up, Morgan?
Hey, y'all. Hey, how we feeling on a Wednesday?
Good.
Less black and highly favored. How you doing, Morgan?
I'm doing good. Let's get into some of the news that's coming out of New Jersey. Unfortunately, following the aftermath of the flooding there, at least 2 people are dead after heavy rains led to flash flooding on the East Coast. Now, New Jersey Governor Phil Murphy made a statement, said his state was smacked by the rains, and he also talked about what that looked like. Let's take a listen to New Jersey Governor Phil Murphy's comments.
Last night we got crushed. Not just here in Berkeley Heights, but in this part of the state in particular. 6 inches of rain in under 2.5 hours in 2 waves. Importantly, 1 wave sort of knocked a lot of these communities a little bit off kilter, and the second one came in for the kill.
Yeah, so the 2 people were killed in New Jersey after their car was swept away by high waters, and that storm sent floodwaters rushing through New York subway stations, causing mass transit issues as well. Department of Environmental Protection Commissioner Roques Agarwala says the city sewer system was not meant to handle a storm so intense, and a lot of work does need to be done to increase capacity. He also talked about the infrastructure. Let's take a listen to Department of Environmental Protection Commissioner Roques Agarwala.
We're not talking about repairing a broken system. We're talking about expanding a system. Frankly, in most cases, if there's a quick fix, we've already done it, but we're going to keep looking for more. And then we have to think about how to do things differently over the long term. The reality is that the subways are underground. They are where water will flow. And so we do work very closely with the MTA to protect that underground infrastructure, but it is a long-term effort.
Like I said before, with the infrastructure, we've had these problems before. This is not like this is the first time we've had nasty weather and it caused disruptions. It caused water in the subway. It's caused flooding. People have, lost their houses or even lost their lives. So if this has happened before, and especially in the same areas, we can send people to space, but we can't fix the infrastructure when it comes to water flowing. That seems weird to me.
So that's happened here before, like it did.
Like the water in the subways and all that. Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, but the crazy thing about New Jersey, they've always been actively working to improve its flood infrastructure. So I mean, that's the interesting thing about that flash flood. There were warnings about it all day long.
I see warnings, yeah.
Like all day long, they were telling us that it was supposed to flash flood, it's supposed to flash flood, it's supposed to flash flood. I just think, man, climate change has made these things a lot stronger, and there's really nothing you can do when Mother Nature hits.
Well, Agarwala went on to say that it will take decades and billions of dollars to expand the city's water system, adding that DEP works closely with MTA to make necessary upgrades to prevent flooding in the subways. And of course, in Texas, we're talking about the aftermath and recovery efforts there. Rain continues to impact those recovery efforts as well. So we're going to continue to, just try to stay vigilant and heed to those warnings as they come. Still, 130 people died in that flooding in Texas, and
that's hard.
More than 100 as well, still missing. So,
and I wonder too, even when you do make improvements to the infrastructure, being that climate change is making flash floods worse.
More often, yeah.
Yeah, so it's like the worse climate change gets, it's like you got to constantly keep updating, I guess, your infrastructure.
Right.
That's right. You got to keep it up. Well, that's your front page news for 6 a.m. At 7 a.m. We talking about these Epstein files because, whoo, child, hold on to your wig.
All right. Everybody else, get it off your chest. 800-585-1051. If you need to vent, phone lines are wide open. Again, 800-585-1051. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club.
Wake up, wake up. Wake your ass.
This is your time to get it off your chest. Whether you're mad or blessed, we want to hear from you on The Breakfast Club.
Hello, who's this?
This Tater Bug, a.k.a. Tomboy Trucker, a.k.a. Shantae. What's going on, Breakfast Club?
What your mama call you? What did your mama call you?
Well, listen, come on, Charlamagne.
I'm just asking a question. I'm going to call you Shantae.
Okay, that's right, Shantae.
You call her big game was a stud name, a nickname, a rap name.
Listen, Tater Bug is my trucker name because I'm out here swapping these gears, passing these queers,
hey.
Okay?
Whoa.
No, that's right.
I say that because I'm a part of the community, okay?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, how y'all doing, Jess?
Hey, baby, what's up?
What's up? I met you when you came down here at the Comedy Zone. You remember in Charlotte?
Yes, absolutely. I remember coming down there, but I don't remember meeting you, though.
You didn't meet me because you were still pregnant and I was the only lesbian in the crew. So.
Oh, wow, okay. It ain't never just one of y'all. That's what's up.
You know what I'm saying? But listen, I called because, I need them to put your sound on the soundboard. When you hit that, oh my God, when you really hit it, they need to put that on the board.
Okay.
Because it'd be a lot of them oh my God moments, especially when you ain't there.
All right, thank you.
Charlamagne, I love you. You my best friend in my head.
I love you too, man. I love studs all across
I'm from
the world.
Carolinas.
Oh, where? What part?
That little small town called Jefferson, South Carolina. You know it?
Yeah, I know where Jefferson at. Salute to Jefferson. I'll be home tomorrow. Actually, I'll be home tomorrow. I got the grand opening of Crystals in Walterboro. I'll be doing the ribbon cutting there from 11 to 12 tomorrow.
Hello, who's this?
Hi, my name is Cindy, and I'm calling from Florida.
What's up, Cindy?
I called last week, and I had told y'all about my dog, my Yorkie Annabelle, and Jess had asked me Charlamagne asked me for my Cash App, but I gave y'all the wrong name. It was Cynthia Burgess Brown. But anyway, I didn't get the $25. Charlamagne said that he didn't tell Led to give, and I want to know who led him, because I remember when you said you was in pain and you let Blakely drink out of your $400 Don Perignon, and then he got a second sip. He could have put anything in it. You didn't know him, but you didn't tell Led. I'm a Christian. You said you're a Christian. So while we were connected, Charlamagne, help me out. All I'm trying to do is say Annabelle Led.
So she's saying that,
I heard everything she said.
She said you let that man drink out your bottle, but you won't give her $25.
I didn't let him drink out my bottle. That was the whole point, man. But I just don't. The spirit didn't move me. I don't know what to tell you.
Poor Annabelle, man. The dog, man.
But what spirit is that? Because you could have been sending his little happy ass on, because when he grabbed your bottle the second time, he could have put anything in it, and you was putting your family at risk. Come on now, help a sister out.
That's right. Put some money in for help out Annabelle, Charlamagne.
I got my hands open right now, and the spirit still ain't moving me to help that dog.
Damn.
Now,
God, Charlamagne, what I got to do? Speaking song?
Try.
I got both sides.
Hey, yo, y'all. Stop playing.
I don't play with God, but just my cash app is Cynthia Burgess Brown. Y'all help me say the dog leg.
I appreciate it.
Y'all help me say the dog leg.
That's crazy. Say the dog leg and her leg messed up.
Put out your cash app
What is
again.
it? CY. What is it?
Cynthia Burgess Brown.
CYNTHIA.
Oh gosh.
BURGESS.
That's you with that's you with the gray wig on.
Brown. Yo.
That's blonde hair, baby.
That's blonde. That looks silver. Hold on now. Let me make sure that's the right person. Cynthia Burgess Brown.
Yes, with a blue shirt on. That's me.
You ain't no damn 71. You 71?
She funny, ain't she?
Yes, sir.
You look good.
Watch your mouth now.
The spirit moved that ass just now.
So spirit moved something else over there.
Okay.
Boy, shut up. What's wrong with y'all?
Hold
Y'all
on,
are some nasty ass freak. Y'all, you know what, man? Y'all need some freaky ass people. Like, what the hell?
Whatever.
Get it off your chest. 800-585-1051. If you need to vent, hit us up now. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club.
I'm dialing. Hey, what you doing, man? I'm dialing. I'm
calling you. This is your time to get it off your chest, whether you're mad or blessed. 800-585-1051. We want to hear from you on The Breakfast Club.
Hello, who's this?
Yo, what's up, man? It's Howard.
Howard, what up? Get it off your chest.
Hey, I want to give a big shout out to Charlamagne. I can't be too salty that I was too late to grab a copy of Black Illuminati. It was the 15th yesterday. I finally got paid. I ran to the comic book store. They were sold out.
They were sold out? I got one in my bag. I'm going to send it to you right now, man.
God bless. Thank you so much. Can I get a sign, too? It's just the first copy, so can I get a sign?
Yeah, I don't have it. Yeah, I can sign it. I'm going to send it to you right now. Eddie, can you...
We're going to get your information. Hold on one second.
I literally got one in my bag right now.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
My man.
Now, people want to pick up this comment. How can they pick it up?
I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not sure because we did the whole Kickstarter campaign, and that's where everybody bought it. And then we had the signing in Midtown Comics last week, and mad people came out there. I know it's in Midtown Comics in New York. I really don't know. I have.
What about the website?
The website, you can go to awastudios.com. /series/Illuminati. But if you go to awastudios.com, it'll come up and it's Illuminati, and you can buy it there.
All right. Hello, who's this?
Oh my goodness, this is Tony from Philly. Oh my goodness, y'all never answer this joint.
We always answer this joint.
Oh my goodness.
What's up, Tony?
So, listen, why is it always the bums at work that be getting the praise?
Why is always the bums at work that be getting the praise? What happened, Tony? Talk to us.
I don't know. They don't be doing y'all. Like, bums.
Oh, man.
Yeah, they get all the praise. I'm over it.
You got to say some names, man. You got to say your job or something.
I work at the post office.
Where at? In Philly?
Yeah.
Oh.
Bums.
Why don't you say something about it then?
I do, but they don't care.
Who don't
care?
They
still gonna continue to be bums. The people up top, they don't give a damn.
Nah, you know what, man? I hate to say it, but I can relate.
Wait a minute, I got one more thing.
I hate to say
Envy.
Yes, ma'am.
When a couple of weeks ago, I was watching the Unfaithful Courtney A.
Yeah.
How was you able to hold it together when Big Sexy Beijing was coming off?
He did it. He was bricked up.
Was it? Yo, that was so funny because the Beijing started dripping down his head. Then it was on me. I thought he was about to die because he couldn't breathe.
It dripped on you?
Yeah, so Big Sexy, he was...
That's why Envy thought y'all was gay.
No.
You ain't tell me that part now.
No, Big Sexy almost passed out because he can't, he's big. So he got mad and started like hyperventilating. He was about to die. So they had to call the ambulance. He almost passed out, so I tried to grab him and I couldn't hold him up.
All that cardio Big Sexy be doing, he be running across the highway with people?
Man, look,
he do not ever run across no
yes,
highway.
He do be jumping and running across the highway.
He be strutting and jumping.
Crosswalk or something.
About jumping and running. Yeah.
I told him he should use Just for Men, but his Beijing started running. It started dripping down his...
Oh, my goodness.
I got to watch that episode.
It was a grail, okay?
Yo, that was. I didn't want to laugh because I thought he might die, but after he didn't die, I laughed.
I gotta watch that episode. You know that episode made Wendy Williams think that Envy was gay because he said that she said she saw Envy on this show telling this gay man, "Why would you do that?" She was like, "It was a cheating show." He called him cheating. He called his boyfriend cheating, and he said, "Why would you do that? Why would you do that?"
Oh my goodness.
You're a mess.
I'm glad you thought it was funny.
Have a good day, y'all.
Have a good day.
I missed that show. That show was so much fun, man. I missed that show. That show was hilarious. Why you looking like that?
Because I just can't imagine you trying to grab and help Big Sexy.
This before I even knew who Big Sexy was.
You gotta imagine it. It's on TV.
I need to see that.
Yeah.
Get it off your
so
chest. 800-585-1051. If you need to vent, hit us up now. Now we got the latest with Loren coming up.
We do. The girls are arguing. Nicki Minaj and SZA. Nicki Minaj all night long. We're going to get into what the beef is or isn't when we come back.
All right. We'll get into all that. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are The Breakfast Club. Let's get to the latest with Loren.
Loren be coming with straight facts.
She gets them from somebody that knows somebody.
She gets the details.
I'm the homegirl that knows a little bit about everything.
She be having the latest on this.
The latest with Lauren LoRosa.
Sometimes she have facts, sometimes she have details, sometimes she have a little bit of everything.
Well, it's the latest.
On The Breakfast Club.
Talk to me.
Well, this back and forth was not on my bingo card for 2025. Nicki Minaj and SZA yesterday traded some words on X. So Nicki Minaj, at first she was tweeting about one of the TDE execs, Punch, who used to work with SZA. She basically felt like some of the tweets that he was tweeting while he was promoting a song were indirect shots at her. So she then...
What was the song?
It's a song called Broken Barbies, but it's something that he had been promoting prior to this back and forth. Mm-hmm. But Nicki Minaj felt like there were some shots being thrown her way in some of the tweets that he was tweeting about that song. But so she began then tweeting at him and just alleging a couple different things, alleging that because she decided not to do business with him, that he had been trying to sabotage her career and different things of that nature. So those tweets are happening. And then SZA tweets, not at Nicki Minaj, but she tweets randomly, Mercury retrograde, don't take the bait, laugh out loud, silly goose. So Nicki Minaj sees this and she responds directly to SZA, and she tells SZA to go draw her freckles back on Buki. And then she says, liar, liar, pants on fire, sounding like a effing dead dog. So SZA responded and she says, I don't give a F about none of the weird stuff that you're popping. So then Nicki Minaj continues to go. Like she goes. It
sounds like they're in a third grade.
It was very like I think we all were sitting there like,
liar, liar, pants on fire.
What is happening right now? Yeah. So Nicki Minaj then she started to go off. Like some of the tweets were so long, like I couldn't even get through them here on the radio. They were like paragraphs, but she basically was. Let's take a listen, because she went on station here after to talk more about what the tweets were. Let's take a listen to Nicki Minaj shaming SZA.
Listen, Mizza. Find you somebody to motherfucking play with, Mizza. Les Miserables. You already played with your own. We seen how that went. And you know I don't surgery shame or body shame. You know I don't even do that. But I don't know if you fat, obese, chubby, or skinny. The whole thing is, leave me the alone. Now, I don't know if this was before or after Freckles and Bumbleina came out. However, you took to your Twitter during those times to downgrade and downplay the top black women in their respective fields at the time. So that tells me a lot about you. So instead of you coming on Twitter to give props to the top black women in your field at that time, to the women who you later worked with, so I guess they weren't that bad after all, huh?
I want y'all to know I have no idea what's going on right now.
That's how we all felt yesterday.
I'm trying to figure it out now.
That's how we all felt yesterday. So
but I think I got some of it.
Yes, Nicki Minaj just felt like SZA and Punch from TDE were coming for her, so she started going off. She took it from X to then Station Hit.
Why did she think that again?
Because Punch tweeted "Broken Barbies" and that made her.
And "Broken Barbies" is a song title. You said.
Yes.
For who?
it's a song that he's been pushing. I don't know whose song that song is, but it's a song that he's been pushing. But I didn't know that there was, I guess, like bad blood behind the scenes, according to Nicki Minaj. That's why she took it like it was something coming for her, because she was alleging that they had, I guess, words or dealings or something before that. She felt like the TDE team was trying to not silence her, but just like sabotage her business. She says that they were trying to sabotage her business allegedly and come for her and silence her on a platform that she uses to do her job.
And in 2011, I seen, did SZA put out some tweets against Rihanna and some other people?
Well, according to, there's a Nicki Minaj fan that tweeted some old tweets that Nicki Minaj then retweeted, and these tweets talked about Beyonce, it talked about Rihanna, Sierra, and then also Nicki Minaj in response to Iggy Azalea. Now these are alleged old tweets from SZA that Nicki then retweeted.
SZA wasn't SZA in 2011.
So Nicki Minaj gets into that as well too. Let's take a listen to Nicki Minaj saying SZA isn't an icon.
You were just one of the kids that couldn't get in the crowd, at the in crowd, huh? You went and started drawing freckles on your motherfucking face. But do these people not know my stats? Like, does this woman think, like, on any day that if me and her walked in the room, in any country, in the world, these bots done got to your motherfucking fat heads, I see. Y'all don't even know who is a motherfucking superstar and icon anymore, huh, Mizza? Mizza, you're not an icon. You are a yodeling fool who needs auto-tune, who done dissed every female entertainer based off of, you know, the screenshots. Take your yodeling ass on somewhere else. But ultimately, this is not that serious, you guys, okay? And honestly, I hate having to speak like this to women.
SZA is definitely on her way to icon status, though. I mean, her trajectory is just going up, up, up. She's only on her second album.
And Nicki Minaj, that part of Station Head, and even the part on X where Nicki Minaj was basically talking about SZA's numbers and, you know, whatever songs or whatever, is because SZA basically said, look, I'm done with all this. Like, I didn't directly tweet at anybody. I was tweeting about something from a show. She came at me, so of course I'm mad now and I responded, but I'm off this. She said, I'm going to go be meek and silent. People thought that was like a low-key shot too. But
because they don't know, they think the word meek means meek milk.
Oh, yes. Baby, meek milk.
Well, I'm not even joking. How do y'all consume this all? Y'all don't feel retarded after y'all listen to this stuff all day?
I'm listening now. This is funny.
Listen,
that's funny.
Listen,
that's a shot because y'all don't know what the word meek means.
SZA then decided to step out of the situation and started tweeting about, you know how like on X they'll tweet like, oh, you hit this number on your songs or like whatever. Like there were like some notable mentions that came across her timeline about herself, and she retweeted them. So Nicki then basically took that as, is she trying to talk numbers? Like that type of, you know, energy. So yeah, and I'm trying to find the artist name because Punch also had tweeted out the actual video after he tweeted Broken Barbies, that the song he was promoting, but I can't find the artist name, but I'll mention it since it's such a topic of conversation now.
It is?
I mean, it was yesterday. Oh, it's her name is I Am Lyric, and the song is called Broken Barbies.
So it had nothing to do with SZA.
It had nothing to do with Nicki Minaj.
So Nicki's become that 42-year-old rich auntie who don't like nobody, huh? Just show up at the family reunion complaining about everybody here.
I know SZA was like, the song is not, I didn't even do the song. It had nothing to do with me.
Listen, some people complain about everything but never tolerate a single complaint about themselves. I don't even know if these complaints from Nicki are valid because I still don't know what the hell's going on. Like, this all. I don't know if this is some behind the scenes stuff that we don't know about.
I don't know.
And so Punch tweeting Broken Barbie set her off. I have no idea. All I know is that complaining not only ruins everybody else's day, it ruins the complainer's day too. Because the more we complain, the more unhappy we get.
Yeah. I was thinking about that this morning. I was doing my makeup. Like, are any of these complaints valid, and how do I know? Because it's so much, and it's been going on for like weeks with Nicki Minaj. Like, I don't know.
Ain't nothing wrong with nobody drawing on their freckles.
She drawing her freckles?
That's what Nicki said about SZA.
And she said she gets them right every time she draws them back on. Huh?
What'd you say?
Nicki Minaj said SZA gets them right every time she draws them back on.
So that's a compliment, actually.
It's a talent.
It's great.
Oh my goodness. All right.
A lot of people want them. I know a lot of people that want freckles. I wanted freckles at one point.
Well, where my sage at?
That's the latest.
Get my sage.
You do something.
Jesus Christ.
All right. Well, thank you, Loren. All right. Now
I got some Palo Santo. I ain't got no sage.
Yo, is the unks okay in here? Y'all seem just...
Don't be trying to confuse me.
I just don't know what the hell y'all talking about.
That's what I said.
I really have no idea. I'm like, what the hell just happened?
They beefing over a song that's not about a person that had nothing to do with the song, and then they want to you know what? Front Page News is next. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club. Your mornings will never be the same.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are The Breakfast Club. Let's get back to some Front Page News. Now, quick sports. Sauce Gardner, cornerback for the Jets. He just signed an extension for 4 years for $120.4 million. He becomes the highest paid cornerback of all time.
He deserves it, man.
Congratulations to him.
Anybody that has to suffer playing for the Jets for the next 4 years deserves to get paid all the money that they can get, man. Salute to Sauce Gardner.
So they're not a good team?
They suck.
Jesus.
They suck for years.
They're not a good team, though.
Okay. Red a Jets fan. Red the only Jets fan I know. Well, no, Mac was a Jets fan.
Was a Jets fan.
Oh, and Gary Vaynerchuk. But I don't know if Gary really liked them or he just want to buy them. Either way, they suck.
Yeah, they're not so good. What's up, Morgan?
Hey, y'all. Hey, all right. So let's get back into it. Let's talk about the Epstein files or lack thereof. We're trying to figure that part out, right? So President Trump says he doesn't understand why his supporters are so fascinated with the case of the disgraced financier, Jeffrey Epstein. Trump told reporters as he left an event in Pennsylvania that Epstein was never a big factor in terms of life, adding that credible information has been given. Now, Trump also went on to call the case boring. He spoke to reporters yesterday and insisted that the files were made up by former presidents Joe Biden, Barack Obama, and other Democrats. He also said Attorney General Pam Bondi should release whatever she thinks is credible. Let's take a listen to President Trump.
She's handled it very well, and it's going to be up to her. Whatever she thinks is credible, she should release.
Yeah, so this comes as the Justice Department and FBI issued a joint memo recently stating that Epstein did not have a client list and confirmed that he died by suicide in his New York City jail cell in 2019, as opposed to other conspiracy theories that have been thrown out there. Now, the Epstein files have been a source of controversy in Washington, with lawmakers on both sides of the aisle calling for the release of case documents. Speaking of those lawmakers, House Republicans have blocked efforts from Democrats to force a vote on releasing files associated with Epstein's case. House Democrats unsuccessfully urged the chamber to oppose a routine procedural vote on an amendment requiring Attorney General Pam Bondi to preserve, compile, and publish the Epstein files. However, Republicans cleared the majority threshold that Democrats were hoping to avoid and supported a procedural vote of 211 to 210 decision, a 211 to 210 decision along party lines. Meanwhile, Attorney General Pam Bondi, she dodged questions recently about Jeffrey Epstein. Bondi spoke at a news conference yesterday, saying the focus was on fentanyl overdoses and families who have lost loved ones to the drug. Let's take a listen to her comments.
Nothing about Epstein. I'm not going to talk about Epstein. This today is about fentanyl. This is about a wall of people right outside this room who have died from, I appreciate your question, but this today is about fentanyl.
Of course, Bondi has been on the defensive since the Justice Department announced it would not release any more information in the case. Bondi also refused to answer questions about Deputy FBI Director Don Bongino's future, which seemingly remains uncertain. And Speaker Mike Johnson says Attorney General Pam Bondi needs to explain her statements regarding Epstein. His comment comes in response to the Justice Department, of course, announcing that they're not going to release any of those files. Now, Johnson's remarks express a difference in rhetoric that breaks away from President Trump, who has defended Bondi. Now, Johnson also emphasized that his trust is in the president, but also noted that he supports transparency and said we should put everything out there and let the people decide. Now, U.S. Representative Thomas Massey, he says he plans to force a vote that would decide whether the Department of Justice has to release those files related to Jeffrey Epstein. On Tuesday, the Kentucky Republican said he's introducing a resolution that would require Bondi to release all unclassified records regarding Epstein. The resolution says the files can't be withheld or redacted, even if they cause reputational harm to government officials or public figures. This, of course, again, after that memo came out last week that said Epstein does not have a client list and that he died by suicide. Do you guys have any thoughts on that?
Yeah, once again, I've been saying this all week. Democrats do not stop talking about the Epstein files. Okay, that is your transgenders and women's sports issue. That is the issue that builds a bridge between you and those MAGA supporters. You know, those people who voted for Trump last election. Now, I do have a couple other thoughts, too. Trump keeps blaming Democrats, which we know is nonsense. But don't be surprised if a fake Epstein file just all of a sudden appears on social media. Okay.
What if there's some powerful Democrats on this list, though, and they don't want
Of course there's powerful Democrats on the list, but I'm just talking about in general, Trump keep saying, hey, Democrats, the Democrats created this. If a fake Epstein file just pops up on social media implicating all Trump's enemies, don't be surprised by that. And I also wonder if some Republicans are pushing to get the files out because they're actually tired of Trump and they want to finally get Trump out. I wonder.
That's an interesting take right there.
Because we all know, releasing names connected to Epstein will implicate individuals from both parties, but maybe they're willing to implicate individuals in both parties. Maybe they're willing to implicate allies. Maybe they're willing to implicate donors and high-ranking diplomats to finally get rid of Trump and take back their party. I don't know. I'm just throwing scenarios out there. But I just know that Democrats in particular should not stop talking about the Epstein files.
Hey, all right. Well, there you go. That's your front page news, y'all. I'm Morgan Wood. Y'all can follow me on socials at Morgan Media. And for more news coverage, follow at Black Information Network. Download the free iHeartRadio app and visit us at BINnews.com. And those who are getting those weather alerts, please, again, take heed to those weather alerts. Don't just, just see the weather alerts, but also pay attention to what's going on around you and cross-reference that with other alerts and the weather on the apps on your phone as well. Just pay attention and try to stay safe.
All right. Thank you so much, Morgan. Be safe out there.
Thank you. You too.
All right. Well, let's open up the phone lines. 800-585-1051. We're asking, do special moments need to be recorded? Now, this comes from one of our producers, Nick.
Yeah, we was having a good conversation behind the scenes. He just recently got engaged. And one of his family members was supposed to record the moment and didn't. Well, they were enjoying the moment too.
Got caught up in the moment.
Yeah, and it was in Paris. It was like a whole thing. He set it up. He had conversations with them prior, like weeks prior. Okay, her dad was supposed to take the pictures and her mom was supposed to record. During the whole thing, the mom got swept away in the moment, and then boom. Nobody was really upset, but he was just like, yo, you forgot.
Yeah, and so what I was saying was like, I think a lot of times those moments like engagements, weddings, that's for you and yours, especially the engagement. I don't even need an audience for the engagement. That's for you and the person that you proposing to. But some people want those moments recorded.
And they weren't upset, but would you be upset?
Right. So that is the question. 800-585-1051. We're talking special moments, engagement, and weddings. Me and my wife get in an argument about this all the time, right? So, my daughters dance. So she wants me to record it. But I want to be in the moment and
enjoy
see
the moment.
Exactly.
Performance.
But she wants to see it later. So we always fight about, well, it's your turn to record. That's why I got the meta glasses. I just click the meta glasses on and I can actually watch it. But that is the question. 800-585-1051. Special moments, do they have to be recorded? Now, he doesn't have that moment. Nobody was upset. I'm sure he's still as happy as ever. Absolutely. But I'm sure he might maybe wanted to show it later on to his kids, or later on they might want to go back and look at it.
And then me as a woman, I'm like, yo, if that's in Paris, wow. I know the background, the landscape, the whole view is amazing.
Correct.
I would want to see that. But, white people different.
White people different?
Yeah, they'll be like, no, it's just great. We can just go back next week, It's different.
800-585-1051. Let's discuss this. The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Pull out your phone. Call in right now.
Call me.
Add your opinion to the Breakfast Club topic.
Break it down.
800-585-1051. The Breakfast Club.
Steady calling my phone.
It's topic time. Call 800-585-1051 to join into the discussion with the Breakfast Club.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. Now, if you're just joining us, we're talking about recording special moments. 800-585-1051. This comes from one of our producers. His name is Nick. He got engaged over the weekend. And
congratulations to Nick too, man. Great guy. Been with us for a long time. He records all of the videos.
That's right.
Every piece of content you see from the Breakfast Club that's visual, Nick recorded.
Which probably makes it even more the reason why he wanted video of it. So, he was getting engaged, and he told one family member to take pictures, told another family member to videotape it, and the family member just didn't videotape it, forgot, because she was probably in the moment, and we all understand that. So we're asking 800-585-1051, does everything have to be recorded? Me? No. My wife, she wants to record everything. She wants to have those memories. She wants to be able to look back at it. She wants to be able to play it for the kids when they get a little older. She wants to record everything. We get into the biggest argument because I'm like, I want to live in the moment. I just want to see it. But she wants to record it to break it back down. And we get in an argument all the time when we go to my girl's dance. That's why I got those meta glasses. So that way we ain't got to fight. I just click record. We can watch, keep it moving. She can watch for her angle. I can watch for my angle. Good money.
But is it good quality?
It ain't the best yet.
All right.
It ain't the best yet.
All right. Yeah.
And it can't zoom in. So if you're sitting kind of far,
for nothing.
But still. But it's better than me having me record it.
But I get what you're saying, because you want to live in the moment and you want to actually see the performance. When you're recording, you have to look through a screen.
Correct.
So it is a little, it's a bit much. But nah, I don't think at all. Like when Chris proposed to me, it's recorded, but it's not going to be posted. You know what I mean? Because it was intimate. It was like, it was small and intimate. Even when we went and got married, like it was intimate. You know what I mean? We took pictures and everything, but the reason I feel like is not, you don't got to do the big grandiose recording and everything, is because it's not for you. When you doing that, you're kind of still doing it for other people at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? That's why like people want everything recorded for the posting of it all.
Yeah,
like,
but I also like the memories though.
I get what you're
on
saying.
Mother's Day, I got videotapes of me and my mom dancing. I will always love my mom since a child. So you can see us growing up and doing it. I love that. Like I posted one a couple of years ago, but my kids get to see that and see grandma and me dancing. You know what I mean? Things like that are just cool. Those are memories that we miss when they get older or when they pass away. So I love those.
I think we're always in production mode, whether we realize it or not. Like we walk around like we're in our own little reality shows, and we always want to capture content to post and show to people. I just think all of that is performative. I think things like weddings, things like engagements, that's for you and your significant other, you know, and even like, you know, for me, when I got married, everybody checked their phones, like, you know, because I wanted people just to enjoy the moment. And that was 2014. So imagine how it is in 2025 now.
Yo, when I got married, I don't think everybody had cameras.
No, y'all had no camera phones when you and
had camera phones. They had to check their phone.
Yeah. But I mean, listen, it's to each his own. Like, you know, everybody has their own reasons as to why they want to record stuff. Personally, I don't care about any of that, man. I just like enjoying the moment that I'm in, and especially when it comes to like engagements. Like, you know, I know certain people like to have engagement parties, and I'm like, you proposing to all of these niggas? Like, you know, because the only person that should be there when you getting engaged is you and the other individual.
I get that.
Especially when you have people that be like, damn, man, you know, I got to get the right date so I can have everybody together.
That was the problem when Chris proposed to me. Like, a lot of people like was upset that they were, dang, you couldn't have did it on why you doing it on Christmas? Why you doing it on Christmas? I'm like, damn, that was the best. Yeah, it's not about them.
But sometimes, you know, you should celebrate the wins. Life is so short. People are dying so fast. You celebrate all the good things in your life. I'm not mad at people doing that in front of everybody.
Hey, okay.
Yeah, that's cool if it works for you.
Yeah, if it works
you
for
know
you,
what I
I'm not mad
mean?
at
You
that.
know what I've seen? I've seen people make a whole big show, had a whole big engagement party, and they ain't never got married. Engagement got broken off.
Exactly.
Or they've been waiting 7-8 years to get married. Still ain't married.
Right.
Don't do that big show. Propose to me, marry me within a year. That's the conversation we need to have one day too. After you propose, how long should you get married? How long should it take?
Well, I'm just telling you, I got 4 daughters. If any of these guys, when it's time to propose to any of my daughters, I want to be there. I'm just telling them,
right.
I want to be
there. The parents is different, okay.
I want to be there.
Why you want to be there?
I want to be there for that moment.
No, you called the father. No. I called my wife's father and said, hey, may I propose to your daughter? You asked for his hand in marriage.
As you were supposed to.
And then you go do that. I don't need the daddy standing over there. You want to get down. You love when a man get on their knees, don't you? You love it. God, anytime a man on their knees, then you want to be there.
Oh my God.
How's it turning to me? Hello, who's this?
Hey, this is Trevor calling from Ohio.
Trevor from Ohio. What's up? Talk to us.
Yeah, I was just saying good morning to everybody. Hey, Jess. Hey, Charlamagne. Hey,
Peace.
What's up, brother?
Hey, so I agree with you, Envy. Like, I got the Meta glasses. I actually was on them. That was the Bluetooth. So I use the Meta glasses for all that type of stuff. I weigh my hands free and everything.
So that way you can still live in the moment, right? You can watch it through your hands and still live. I like to live in the moment.
Yeah, I'm with you on that.
All right, brother. Thank you. Hello, who's this?
Hello?
Hey, what's your name?
My name is Birdie.
Hey, good morning. Talk to us, mama. What's your thoughts?
I mean, yeah, I think that all those special occasions and stuff like that, of course, they should be recorded and everything, but I am not the one to record. I miss everything. I get the sky, the trees, and everything except what needs to be recorded.
I'm with you. I like to live in the moment. I don't want to be looking at that phone through the phone to try to catch it. Nah, I'll capture it later.
I try. It just don't work out for me. So they don't even ask me to record no more.
Yo, you can't capture it later. That's the thing. Yo.
Hello, who's this?
Hello, family. What's up, y'all?
Peace, King.
Hey,
What up?
This Trav.
Oh, what's up, Trav?
Oh, snap. What's up, Trav?
I want to call in this talk about the question about the memories, and I used to feel like no, we shouldn't be recording memories, and you should live in the moment until my little sister passed away, and it's like so many memories that I have that I wish that I would have recorded, and that way I can go back and actually go back and see them, and actually live in that moment again. But I don't have those memories anymore, so that's why I do feel like now. I always try to capture the moment and, at least have video or something that I can actually maybe go back and look at in the future if something else happens like that again.
You know what I be thinking about too? It's when you are recording the moment, when you do have a memory of that moment, do you remember yourself recording? Or do you remember the actual moment?
The feeling of the moment.
You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like if you're recording, you don't remember the actual feeling of the moment. You remember the feeling of recording the moment.
Yeah.
It just really depends what it is. If I'm at a concert with my cousin or something, and I'm in the moment, like the J. Cole. I have videos of me and my cousins at J. Cole concert or something like that, and I can remember being in the moment and having fun and how I felt at that moment, and then I can actually go back and still kind of relive that moment in my phone when I go back and watch it again. And sometimes I do wish there's certain things that happened in my life with my little sister that I wish I still had. Or can I go back and see?
Thank you, man.
I certainly understand.
I'm sorry for your loss, brother. 800-585-1051. We're talking about taking video in the moment. Or, one of our producers, his name is Nick, he got engaged over the weekend. He asked two family members, one to take photography, one to video it. And she didn't video it. She got caught in the moment. And we're asking 800.
And by the way, Nick proposal was fly. Nick proposed in Italy.
That's right.
Yes. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
That's fly.
Beautiful.
That's right. So we're asking, do you like things to be recorded, or are you cool with just living in the moment? Let's discuss. Hello, who's this?
Good morning. This is Ashley.
Ashley, good morning. Talk to us.
Good morning. So I got engaged in February on the Super Bowl this year.
Congrats.
And thank you. And my mom was supposed to record it. Was I upset? No, because I was living in the moment. But if that was my wedding or something, then it would be something different. But other than that, that wouldn't bother me. That's like going to a concert or something. You just live in the moment. You can't really focus on recording and stuff like that.
You know what? That's why I think a lot of times when my kids have birthday parties or weddings or anything special, if I can, I hire somebody to do it. Mm-hmm. So that way I don't have to worry about anything. You capture everything. Let me just enjoy it, and hopefully you capture me enjoying it if you can afford it.
Yeah. Exactly. There was one time where I was surprising my fiance. I just set up the phone and on my watch and just press record, and then just recorded everything.
Okay. Well, thank you, Mama.
Yeah. You're welcome. Have a good morning, guys.
You too. Hello, who's this?
Hi, this is Stacy. How are you?
Yo, you and Trav be getting through these phone lines.
Because they go through the back door.
Listen.
Tracy goes to the back door 50% of the time.
Half of the time.
Stacy, not Tracy.
No. I listen. Let's just no. Okay, yeah. Okay, whatever. I get it. No, I don't think you necessarily need to record, but I recently lost my dad, right? And I recorded a lot of stuff. So that's all I have now. You understand? So I don't think you need to, but it's good. So.
That is not all you have now, Stacy. You have the memories.
Well, memories.
Exactly.
Well, no, yes.
And you have the experience of living with that person.
Yeah.
Right. No, okay, yeah, you're right. You're right, Shaw. And yeah, okay, I guess that's it. I ain't even gonna get into the rest. But okay, bye. Love y'all.
Bye.
Bye. You mean that's all you have? Come on, man.
Hello, who's this?
Oh my gosh. I love you guys.
Oh,
we love you too.
I think you have us on Bluetooth or something. It's very difficult to hear you, Mama, unless you're in the gym or something.
Can you hear me now?
Perfectly. Go ahead, talk to us, Mama.
Yeah, so to your topic, a similar thing actually happened to me when I got engaged. My husband now, we were purchasing a car, and his auto broker friend was supposed to be recording the entire moment. And come to find out, he was taking random pictures. So didn't get the moment captured, but honestly, it doesn't even matter now because it was beautiful. So I kind of agree with what you said. Those experiences are really for the couple.
and not everybody else.
That's it.
And really, we got all the wedding photos and videos. So,
and no disrespect to older people, but if you ask an older person to take video or pictures, you get what you get. Because a lot of times, there's so many times when people ask to take pictures and they take pictures of themselves instead of taking pictures of things. Like it bees like that.
Yeah. That's why Nick's family member didn't record it, because Nick's family member wanted to enjoy the moment too.
That's right. Caught in the moment.
They probably was mad. Like, oh man, I want to just watch and feel.
That's right.
Yeah.
Hello, who's this?
Yeah, this is Shahi from Jersey City. What's going on?
What's up, brother? Talk to us. What's your thoughts? What's your opinion?
I believe special moments got to be recorded, because the special moments that we share, they are fleeting moments. So if we don't capture those moments, we will never remember those moments or see those moments again. So just like this conversation today, 30 years from now, this conversation will be forgotten. Or interviews y'all done before will be forgotten if they weren't recorded. So you have to record those special moments in order to have those moments to go back on. It's the reason why some people have vlogs, or they'll have like audio recordings of themselves to go on for years. So we can't not record special moments because we're worried about what people are saying about the moments that we hold dear to us.
Should we compare entertainment to real life though? Like you're comparing it to interviews. No. Like of course we're supposed to record interviews. Those are supposed to be documented. I don't know if we should compare entertainment to real life.
No. We definitely shouldn't compare it to real life. But basically what I'm saying, I use that as an example. Basically like your child's first walk, your child's first words and different things of that nature should definitely be captured. Or anniversaries, marriage, anything like that should be captured. The first time you proposed, the way you proposed that, all of that should be captured, because you want to look back on that one time, 50 years from now. Your grandchildren might want to see, your great-grandchildren,
So
absolutely.
Pretty much saying what you're saying.
I just, and not to be a Debbie Downer, said every one of family members are listening, do not take a picture of me in the casket. People do take pictures of casket and they video. I do not want that. I don't want that video of myself out there. I know I won't be here, but please don't take a picture of me in the casket or video. I won't do it to anybody.
Why are you even getting put in the casket?
Because people die.
Get cremated. Get turned into a tree. Because listen, here's the funny thing. Think about what that dude just said about albums. Well, you know how many graves we standing over right now? How many graves buildings are built on? 100 years from now, you think these graveyards and stuff gonna still be around?
Yeah.
Please.
Yeah, no, for
There's gonna be a Starbucks over them or whatever new franchise it is.
No, you're right. But I think, still, right, not for nothing, right? If it's not recorded, imagine that story when Nick and his wife actually tells their kids.
That's the funniest story.
Your dad is going, you know what I mean? But even before they get to the funny part, your dad proposed to me in Italy, right? And although whoever was supposed to record, like that's like a story that you want to hear. Like it's romantic. Oh, and the what is in Italy? Now I keep thinking about Paris because I'm about to say the Eiffel Tower. Oh, the mountains were in the back and blah blah blah. You just got to paint that picture for the kids, and I think that's actually more valuable than just showing them. I mean, it's cool, but like just to paint that picture for the kids, I think that'd be dope. It's cool that they didn't record. It's like whatever.
Well, we got the latest with Loren coming up, so don't go anywhere. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Loren be coming with straight facts.
She gets them from somebody that knows somebody.
She gets the details.
I'm the homegirl that knows a little bit about everything.
She be having the latest on you.
The latest with Loren LoRosa.
Sometimes she have facts, sometimes she have details, sometimes she have a little bit of everything.
Well, it's the latest.
On the Breakfast Club.
Talk to me. All right, y'all. So last hour we talked about Nicki Minaj and SZA and their beef that came out of nowhere, or so it seemed, on X yesterday. So I reached out to Punch from TDE, who I also talked about in the first hour, who was at one point managing SZA, and I asked him, how did we get here? Like, Nicki Minaj is alleging that y'all have had issues behind the scenes, and because of that, this is an alleged retaliation. Like you guys have been retaliating against her. And here's what he said to me. So he said, back in 2020, Nicki Minaj had reached out for a SZA feature on a song. He responded and told Nicki Minaj that SZA was in album mode heavy and that he would get it over to her, and that was it. They never spoke again. Feature didn't happen, but he says he's lost after that as well. Like, so then I followed up and I said, okay, so there was no further issue. Like, I still don't understand from that, how did we get here? And he says, I'm lost after that. And the song, he verified what I said. The song that he had been tweeting about, Broken Barbies, was a song by an artist that he is working with now, I Am Lyric. So he's
confused.
He's confused as well.
Did you ask Punch why he ain't post the song last night? That was the time to post.
He said he did.
He did.
Oh, he did?
That's what made Nicki, like, yeah, so he
No. I know you said that he posted it before, and that's what made Nicki react. But in the midst of everything,
Well, it was like, so
he should have posted it and
Posted
like,
again.
Broken Barbies, baby. This the song. You know what I mean?
It was so closely, like, the time was so close that if you went and looked, it was right there. He literally tweeted Broken Barbies, and after that he tweeted there's like a trailer to I Am Lyric's video. Then he did the same.
Is the song
Is
out?
the song I was about to say, is it out?
We did all this. We should at least play the snippet of the song to see if we like the song.
I mean, shout out to the Nicki Minaj promotion team.
That's crazy.
We should at least play it.
That's what niggas should do. Start Broken Barbie promotions. Okay, I'll amplify your records.
Yo, shut
up.
up.
I had no idea that Punch even posted about this.
I didn't either. I was confused as well until I went and looked like
that's good
everybody
detail.
else. It is a good detail because I think a lot of people are trying to figure out. We didn't even know that there was an issue with
Punch should put the link in his Instagram. Make it easy to find.
The song is out. It was out a day ago.
See?
The visual
was
was posted a day ago.
Good job, Punch.
This is the video on her YouTube channel.
Is it Lyric Michelle?
No, it's I Am Lyric. It's spelled like this. I am altogether Lyric.
Oh, okay. I googled it. It came up Lyric Michelle, Broken Barbies.
Oh, well, maybe that's her full name, but her artist name as on YouTube and everywhere else is I Am Lyric.
Nice. Well, drop on clues bombs for Lyric Michelle. Let's play some of the rap.
That's what I said. I want to hear the record now.
We'll get that.
Eddie, can you get that record in right
I'll
fast,
send it
Eddie?
to Eddie.
While we talking?
So, I mean, does that clear up anything for y'all? Because it didn't for me.
Nah.
But I think it adds a bit more.
A lot of context to it, to me.
I still think because Nicki Minaj posted that she has receipts of being bullied and the retaliation that she's alleging. So maybe now we'll see her side of it because, yeah.
I love Nicki to death, but Nicki can't talk about being bullied. Nicki has been bullying people for the last couple of years. Let's be honest.
Couple of years.
Like, let's be honest. Let's be honest.
Not last couple.
Come on now, Nick.
But I will say this. I don't think Nicki is a bully per se. I think that Nicki believes people are always doing something to her. And that's not the case.
Her barbs are bullies.
Yeah, no, baby. The barbs is on me right now.
Barbs are bullies.
So let me say,
so that's her community. That's her fans.
Yeah,
like
but
her herself.
But I will say, do y'all feel like, and y'all know Nicki Minaj a lot more closely than me or Jess, right? Do you feel like because of the things Nicki Minaj had to deal with as she came up? So, I mean, not to say that it's warranted, but is there like empathy at all for how she be trying to, I guess, protect herself? It just comes off a lot of the wrong way.
I mean, you got to think, Nicki came from a place from New York City where New York didn't really believe in her at first.
Well,
she had to go out of
music,
She had to go out of town.
And you still not playing her music.
I do play Nicki music all the time. I play Nicki music all the time.
She went down to Atlanta,
She
right?
went down to Atlanta, got caught in Atlanta, and the world fell in love with her, and they always doubted her. They doubted the way she rapped. They doubted her flow. They doubted her numbers. They always doubted Nicki, so Nicki always feels like she has to punch even harder, and I understand that.
I will say, I've never doubted Nicki. I always thought Nicki was dope since she was on the Dirty Money DVD
with
Fendi back in the day. I always thought she was dope. But I do feel like she feels like everybody is always against her.
I feel like that as well too.
Or let's just say, like, a lot of things happen that we don't see, and then when she come out online, we only see her side, and then a lot of people will go and say like, oh, well, she's always mad and she's always bitter and she's always this, that, and the other, and she's never happy. But things happen in the background that we don't see, and she always say she got receipts, but I guess she wait for the right time to, like, I guess put it out there.
And Nicki don't hold her tongue.
But that's the thing, she don't hold her tongue, but all we see is her going out, like, lashing out.
Correct.
You know what I mean?
She's the female version of 50 Cent. She does not hold her tongue. She will go at you. She does not care. She doesn't care about the backlash. Nicki goes hard.
And if we don't know,
Nicki has always been that.
Right.
And to Jess's point, there is a lot of things that happen behind the scenes that people don't be knowing about. Because I'll never forget the time Nicki was on my head once about, you know, her and Remy. I promise you, I did not know her and Remy had an issue.
I don't believe you.
I did not know.
What did she call you and say?
It wasn't a call. We were texting. It was a Saturday morning, way back in the day. It was
in North Carolina
weekend, and she was texting me and about Remy and how we're fueling the beef with Remy. And I'm like, I really had no idea what she was talking about. Guess what came out that day?
20 minutes later.
I mean, Oh, wow.
All I could say was, hey, man, my
You
bad.
had not even a
Not
little
a
tip
clue.
that she was beefing with
Not
this girl.
a clue.
Damn.
Not one
20
single
minutes later.
solitary clue.
What you text after you listen to Sheetha?
My bad.
And what she say?
I don't remember.
Blocked.
I don't even remember what the
All with your head.
You're bad.
I'm
You're
like,
fine.
yeah, this was just like, damn, I didn't know.
And don't get it twisted. Nikki will curse you out in a minute. But like that. But that's Nikki's. She's the female version of 50 Cent to me. She does not hold her tongue, and she has the right to. She can go at whoever she wants. But her barbs,
Baby,
Jesus.
different level. Well,
Different level.
I'll say, do we have the song yet or no?
The barbs.
No.
What? They go hard.
Yeah, I turned my phone off. I don't see that stuff, man. What y'all talking about? The barbs.
Baby,
The barbs?
they was tuned in for my tease this morning. I'm like, Envy, you talked to me about the teases. They couldn't wait. As soon as I teased it, they were in my mentions. I was like, oh.
When I tell you, they
no,
are
I
some
don't.
of the
It's
most
kind of funny though.
harmless kids. I'm telling you, they be leaving magically delicious unicorn emojis in your, like you supposed to be scared, honey. I'm like, oh, this is the fruitiest welcome ever. Thank you.
I don't get that. One of the barbs told me the other day my face looked like a coffee table.
Oh, they got jokes.
Damn.
Barbs, I use some of their jokes.
That's
I can
crazy.
see it. I can see it now.
I was like,
I can see it. That was a
whoa.
good one.
And I think she was about 40, Jess. She wasn't harmless and a kid.
Oh, these barbs are
Yeah, the
older
barbs
now.
are older now.
Yeah, they're
Yeah, the
40
barbs ain't
plus.
kids no more.
Yeah, she getting ready for AAA. I mean, AA. The ARP.
All right.
Old people, 65 plus.
Who doing?
Oh my
who
God.
getting ready for that?
The lady that was telling me my face looked like a coffee
Oh.
table. Why? You
I
thought
you
you
talking
was?
about Nikki. I was like, please, Nikki.
No,
let's expound on coffee table face.
I'm talking about the barb
Loren
lady.
couldn't take that. Loren will come in here with 3 new hairstyles in 24 hours.
You can't take them barbs.
No.
You think you've been attacked? Wait till the barbs come at you.
Well,
Me and Charlamagne been attacked a long time for the barbs.
Nicki Minaj says
don't
she
even
has
see it.
receipts. Look, drop them, we'll report them, but
Where is the
Punch is
music,
saying
though?
it
I
didn't
want to
happen.
hear Broken Barbies by Lyric.
We ain't got it up yet. No. He said 1 second.
Well, you got to
Louis
clean
is
it. You got to
here.
make sure it's clean and stuff. Louis V.
Louis V.
You gotta
What
make
up,
sure
Louis
it's
V?
clean. That's all we got is Nikki and.
Y'all didn't talk forever. I had the Emmys, but we'll get to the Emmys.
We do a Shaq. Shaq was starting to punch somebody in the face.
We're going to do Shaq, Angel Reese conversation with RJ3. We're going to do the Emmys because Kendrick Lamar and Beyonce are going head to head now at the Emmys.
Jordan Lucas.
We got a lot of good things, okay?
Oh my God.
All right. Donkey today. Who you giving your donkey to?
Man, for after the hour, we are going to discuss why life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get.
All right. We'll get to that next. Breakfast Club, come on.
The Breakfast Club. Your mornings will never be the same.
I just wanted to know how you came up with the donkey of the day.
Because you're mean.
I am not. What did I do?
I'd have made donkey of the day.
There's a bunch of donkeys out here in the street.
That is why Charlamagne is here.
If we live a life where we bite our tongue based off who we may offend, we never would say anything.
On The Breakfast Club.
In the words of Charlamagne the God, he's a donkey. That's
Oh man, Charlamagne, you giving donkey of the day to who now?
Well, Busta Rhymes, donkey of the day for Wednesday, July 16th goes to 63-year-old Pamela John Stanley. Now, Pamela hails from Texas, and she is currently incarcerated after allegedly attempting to send her ex-husband fentanyl-laced chocolates. Let's go to ABC News for the report, please.
This is my little piece of paradise out here. But feeling safe here has been a thorn in Jeff Koth's side. And the lengths he's gone to,
I went so far as I built a dummy.
may seem a bit paranoid.
Had a mask on it, and a hat, and a jacket.
But it's only paranoia if no one's after you. And Koth says his ex-wife, Pamela Stanley, was.
I was hoping she would move on to find happiness, and I was hoping she'd hope the same for me, but it just didn't work out that way.
Early last year, he says he heard rumors she talked about hiring a hitman. He even spoke to investigators. No charges ever came of it.
It didn't really surprise me because she's kind of that way.
But what did shock him? The recording investigators say they have of her latest plan.
Get some fentanyl, inject them into a box of high-end chocolates that she was going to purchase and have them mailed to me. It was just scary. What could I say?
The Parker County Sheriff's Office says in a sting last week, an undercover officer provided her with a clear plastic baggie containing what she believed to be fentanyl. Her attorneys declined to comment.
Now, kids, I was born in 1978. Okay, so back in my day, there was a classic film that came out in 1994, and it was called Forrest Gump. Drop on the clues bombs for Forrest Gump.
Run, Forrest, run!
It stars, in my opinion, one of, if not the greatest actor of all time, Tom Hanks. And there's an iconic line from that film that Forrest Gump mother said. Do we have the line? Let me hear it.
My mom always said life was like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get.
Life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get. That line made so much sense to me when I was younger. But the older I get, the more experience I've had with boxes of chocolates. I do know what I'm going to get in a box of chocolates. Okay, milk chocolate, dark chocolate, white chocolate, a bunch of, different fillings like caramel, nuts, fruit creams, truffle centers. If you've had enough of, boxes of chocolate, you pretty much know what's in there. But that's why Pamela John Stanley came along and said, let me bring the razzle dazzle. Okay, let me bring the razzle dazzle back to the box of chocolates by adding some of Rihanna's makeup to it. Okay, some of that Fenty beauty. All right, Pamela, I'm going to tell you something. You have given new life to that line. Life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get. Okay, that line that started to lose its luster a long time ago until you decided you wanted to kill your ex-husband by putting powdered fentanyl into his box of chocolates. Now, what's crazy is we just talked about recording special moments. The only reason she was caught is because she told a friend in a conversation, or an acquaintance in a conversation, that she didn't know was being recorded, that she planned on sending the fentanyl-laced chocolate to her ex-husband, making it appear like the package was from a travel agency as a congratulations gift for his recent engagement with a honeymoon incentive offer. Her ex-husband said he wasn't surprised because she's kind of that way. What the hell does that mean? She's kind of that way. When did she get that way, sir? How long has she been that way, sir? You was married to her for 14 years, sir? Was she that way then? Listen, this is a prime example of why the best revenge is always success. Pamela, I understand you and your ex-husband didn't work out after 14 years, but this is not how you get your get back, okay? Your ex-husband said, and I quote, "I was hoping she would move on to find happiness. I was hoping she would hope the same for me, but it just didn't work out that way." Pamela, after a divorce, after a breakup, you're supposed to go get sexy on these hoes, okay? Go get right. All right, get in the best shape of your life, physically, mentally, spiritually, and emotionally. You're supposed to make your ex-husband regret the divorce, not make him feel like he dodged a bullet, literally. Okay, Pamela, if you can come up with a calculated strategy like lacing a box of chocolates with fentanyl to kill your ex-husband, then you can do anything you put your mind to. Okay, I don't understand why folks want to become supervillains. There is absolutely zero reason to resort to throwing your life away while the person you trying to hurt is out here living their best life. You became obsessed with your setback, and you can't allow yourself to move forward if you are not willing to let go of your past. Please give Pamela John Stanley the sweet sounds of the Hamiltons.
Oh, now you are the donkey of the day. You are the donkey of the day. Yee-haw.
She's still in jail right now, too. She got a bond of $450,000.
That's good that she in jail. But like we said, if she can put her mind to doing that, like if she can do something like that,
man,
imagine what she can do, like great things in the world. Like what?
Like what?
Like, yo, she laced a box of chocolates with fentanyl and almost like...
And then came up with this whole idea to send it through from a travel agency
like she
as a congratulations gift. You know what
She's
I'm saying?
clever as hell.
She had a honeymoon incentive offer.
Crazy.
She had a honeymoon incentive offer with a box of chocolates.
All right. Well.
Oh, these are the type of people that's supposed to be like, oh, hell no.
Look how she look. God damn.
That's Elizabeth or Methany.
Jesus
or...
Christ. Exactly.
Jesus.
All right.
She put meth in her milk.
The hell?
All right. Well.
Damn. Everything come with a side of meth in her life.
Thank you for that donkey today.
That's crazy.
Jesus Christ.
Damn. All right. Well, when we come back, the CEO of Afro Future, formerly of Afrochella, Abdullah will be joining us. He's going to talk to us about Afro Future, which they do every year in Ghana. He's bringing it to the States, so we're going to talk about that. So don't go anywhere. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club.
Good morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are The Breakfast Club. LoRosa here as well. We got a special guest in the building.
Yes, sir.
The founder and CEO of Afro Future, Abdullah. Welcome, brother.
Pleasure to be here with y'all.
How you feeling?
I feel real good. Thanks to God.
Man, tell people what Afro Future is first.
Yeah, Afro Future is a cultural immersion platform that we created in Ghana to celebrate African culture and also to just break it down to people in a way that's direct. We celebrate food, fashion, art, and obviously music as well. In my opinion and our team opinion, we feel like equal parts of all of this gives you a clear understanding of what it's like to visit the continent. And that's what we've been doing for the past 8 years, inviting people back to Ghana. And for the first time ever, we're showing up in Detroit. So we're looking forward to it.
I was at the last Afrochella.
Yes, you was.
Yeah.
You was at the last one.
Yep, and that's when y'all announced it was going to be Afro Future the next year.
That's correct. It was an opportunity for us to really kind of grow beyond what we've been. I mean, right now we know that 1 in 10 people by 2050 is going to be African. Africa is the youngest continent. There's just a lot of opportunity. And there's been so much misinformation about Africa for so long. I grew up here. I'm like, at my house, I'm the American kid, but when I went out to school, I was the African kid. So the best way I could do is just kind of bring the worlds together, and that's what we've been trying to do with this festival.
Why did y'all change the name from Afrochella to Afro Future?
I mean, I think that obviously there was a lot of there was a lot of issues that we had.
They sued you, like they sue everybody who uses
They
cello.
did sue me, but I mean, beyond that, it was just an opportunity for us to like kind of grow beyond where we were. This gives us an opportunity to let people know that there's a lot happening on the continent, and you should be a part of that, right? As far as creativity, entertainment, as far as business, there's so much happening on the continent that everyone should be a part of, and Afro Future kind of speaks to that journey.
Well, people don't come for the name; they come for the event.
That's exactly what it is, and the experience that we've been creating, we've done that without any corporate partners. So that's just like a team of people who was really invested in seeing the entertainment business on the continent grow, for us to create opportunities for people on the ground, to change the economy in our own country. But also just to kind of showcase some of these talents, right? When we started in 2017, they weren't playing any Afrobeats music on the radio. 10 years later, you can't go to a party, you can't go to a spot in New York without it. And, for us, one of the best accomplishments is like a lot of people were able to visit the continent because of our experience. They started in Ghana, but they've grown since to South Africa, to Nigeria, and Ghana was just at that entryway.
That's crazy. I'm sorry, go ahead.
Why Detroit for the first stop in the U.S.? Why not New York?
I mean, New York, I feel like I'm from New York. Everyone that needs to know about what we're doing on the continent is aware. This is like a cultural melting pot. We have a restaurant here. People know what's going on in this side of the city. But one of the things that we've learned is that there's an opportunity, Detroit being one of the most creative places, also one of the blackest cities in America. And we could build that bridge between Detroit and the continent. Like, there's no saying where things can go. And that's the opportunity there. And then also, we have an amazing partner in Bedrock that's promoting opportunities in business in the city. So we're looking at it as an opportunity to kind of grow our audience and not just kind of speak to the same people.
That's crazy to think that y'all don't have no sponsorships.
No, we have sponsorships.
So when I was there a few years ago, did y'all have them?
When you were there a few years, we had some sponsorships.
Okay.
What we don't have is a corporate sponsor. So we never had like a Live Nation or any of those brands behind us. We literally built this from the mud. And as far as sponsorships, we've had some of the first ever. So when Meta wanted to first come to the continent, they showed up to our festival. We were able to work with them. When YouTube wanted to announce shorts, we were able to like build the playground on our field. Audio Mac, we brought the CEO of Audio Mac to Ghana. We ran this program called the Rising Star Program. And now Audio Mac is now the number one downloaded app in West Africa. So we were able to be that conduit for a lot of brands that want to come to the continent, and we've been doing business like that since.
But those aren't considered corporate sponsors, even though they're
they are corporate sponsors, but you can't build an event with corporate sponsors because you're probably not going to get the money till after the event is over.
Got you.
But like if you have like a festival partner, we're still an independent festival in that we eat what we kill, basically.
So you started off with 4,000 attendees. Did you expect it to be this big as a concert series, or was it one of those things where it was more like a smaller?
Well, I just wanted a place for us to connect. There were so many people in the diaspora that were doing amazing things, whether it was in London or it's in America, but we just could never connect. We just came to Dirty December and we just partied and went away. So with the festival, it gives us an opportunity to really kind of showcase what the amazing people on the continent are doing, but also like how we can help and how we can add the sauce to it as well. But I did think we were going to be big. I didn't think we were going to be big as fast. So we started in 2017. Year 1, we did 4,000 people. Year 2, we did 12,000. And then year 3 was a year of return. So it kind of forced us to scale faster than we were ready to.
And then I think the rise of Afrobeats, because the year I was there, y'all had Burna Boy headline.
Yeah, that was 2 years in the making.
Yeah,
we've had all of them perform for us. So we've had Wizkid, we've had Davido, We've had Ashake. We've even had Rema for like one of our side events that we did. We did a fashion out experience with IG, Instagram, and we had Rema there performing. So we've pretty much been the launching pad for a lot of people. Uncle Waffles, probably one of the biggest DJs right now. We were one of the first people to fly out of the Southern Africa to Ghana, put on the billboard. She performed at our show. We've done that for a lot of artists. I mean, a lot of the Amapiano artists, through the pandemic, we broke in Ghana.
4,000 is still a lot for the first festival ever. So that's amazing to go from 4,000 to 41,000 is, 4,000 to 41,000 is amazing, but for the first time, 4,000 is still a lot.
Yeah, we actually shut it down.
Yeah, the first year.
Yeah, we were afraid that it was like people were not going to be able to have as much fun, or we weren't going to be able to control it. So we wanted to be able to still make sure people had a good time. So we actually shut it down when it got to a certain limit. We wanted to make sure we had that good premium experience. But
did you have any problems that?
That first year was just it was a learning experience. It was an accomplishment. I remember being very happy that we was able to kind of see our vision through. But we didn't really have that many experience issues that first year at all.
I was going to ask, what's the hardest thing you faced doing these shows? Was it sponsorships? Is it people? Is it employees?
I think there's a combination of all of that. Our first time was just really just kind of understanding the business. We had no idea how to throw a festival. We knew how to do parties, but we didn't know how to do festivals. The second year was just more about scale, right? Just understanding like logistics and how to deal with people moving from like what was a polo field to a stadium. The third year was just kind of scaling, right? Our company wasn't just ready to kind of get all of those people coming in for the year of return, but also Ghana's tourism wasn't quite ready for the amount of people that came into that year of return. So yeah, there's a combination of money. There's a combination of just kind of learning, opportunity, capacity building in the space. Equipment is one of the things that we don't necessarily have much of in the continent, so the expense is high. And now we're dealing with cost of talent, right? So like all of those things are different. At different points, there was a different hard thing.
I don't even like going outside, but I remember when I first went to Ghana, everybody was like, yo, Ghana's nightlife is incredible. And I remember thinking, Ghana's nightlife? Man, me and my wife and our team was outside every night.
Yeah, very important. Like people on the continent know how to have a good time, and in December everybody's off. Right, it's like a vacation for everybody. So the reality is you can go out every night.
The restaurants, the clubs. We was in Silver Fox.
Yeah, you can have a vibe from morning to morning. Like, you know what I mean? And people do it, and I love that for people. And depending on the type of experience you want to have, you can have that party track, you can have the tourist track, you can have the restaurant track. It's really your choice.
We're still kicking it with Abdullah, the CEO of Afro Future. It used to be called Afrochella, if you remember. They take it to Ghana each and every year, but this year they're bringing it to the States. Charlamagne?
I was saying to myself, I want to go to Ghana outside of December, which I'm going to do. But
absolutely,
because I want, like, how was it throughout the rest of the year?
No, you can have. What you see in December is not foreign to people. People do this weekly in Ghana if they want to. Like, what we see in December. I know a lot of people is a surprise to them, but some people do this weekly if they want to. But like, you can have a great time in during Easter. You can have a great time in the summertime. It's just not as packed with foreigners, right? But the experience is still the same. You can still have fun at the restaurants. The clubs are still packed. People are still having a good time. And, we just had a change in government this year in Ghana as well. So, like, the economy is coming back to where it's supposed to be. And I think people are getting there's more consumer confidence.
Why do people reach out to you? Because we had the CEO and chairman of
Richmond
Festival.
Yeah.
And I was like, that would be dope to do like a Friday night Afro Future at Essence.
You really want to piss people off now.
No, I mean,
already upset.
I don't understand the conversation, but people are mad about the whole Africans. It's a whole Africans versus Black American argument, and Black Americans have been complaining that African culture is different than Black culture, and they felt like Essence was trying to force it on people.
Yeah, I mean, I think at the core of it is all about misunderstanding, and we just really are not speaking to each other. We're speaking past each other. And the reason why our festival exists is really to just kind of demystify it, really make you understand. If you're African American and you've been to the continent, you know that people love you, right? Because this is all they consume: your content, the music, the art, everything. And then I'm also a child that's was born here in America, so part of my life is an African American lifestyle. I went to high school here. I went to college here. So I think really it's just kind of making sure we understand and respect each other at its core. On the continent, if you grow up there, all you see is Black people. versus where you grew up here in America. You go to college, you go to work. There's these microaggressions and things that you have to face. It's a very different understanding for everyone, right? So think about hierarchy of needs on the continent. The need is just we need to eat. So it doesn't matter if I'm dealing with a little bit of racism, because at the end of the day, I gotta eat. Right. Whereas here, I need to survive. I need to live. So that racism, that's oppressive. That takes away from my joy. You know what I mean? And I think that just really respecting everyone's perspective on their need at that point is really what I think needs to happen. But I also think that we just need to learn about each other a little bit more, and we can find those synergies.
Well, speaking of eating, jollof rice or jambalaya?
So we actually did that event. My boys and I did that event, right?
So they should be mad at you first.
No, I don't think that they should be mad at us. I think that it's really just understanding why we did it, right? So jambalaya is a version of what jollof would be, or like a rendition of it. So I don't know if anybody here has seen High on the Hog, but talking about food origins, really we were just trying to connect people. Our goal is not to make it a competition, and we didn't compete against the rice. It was really just kind of like, let you know, if you're African, this is an opportunity for you to learn about jambalaya. If you're American, this is your opportunity to taste some jollof rice. And that was just a way of us trying to connect the culture and connect people through basketball, a sport that people love, and then also through food, and just kind of build that connection. Yeah. I think we could have did a better storytelling opportunity of just kind of the connectivity between jambalaya and jollof, and I think that's great feedback. But I don't think of it as a way for us to erase anybody's culture or Africanize anybody's culture. Our goal is to be respectful. We should be respectful, and I think that that's the goal that I'm learning.
Absolutely. If you show up and you hungry, I want both. I don't give a damn about where it's come from. I want
100%,
both.
100%.
Yeah, my guy, Chef BJ, Benjamin Dennis, he was on High on the Hog. And he's from Charleston, South Carolina.
Exactly.
So if you're from Charleston, South Carolina, where I'm from, I'm 97% West African. So it's like a lot of the things that we eat and stuff are rooted in West African culture.
Yeah, that's some of the things that we want to do. We want to tell more stories about food and the origins, because if you look at a lot of food that people are eating here in America, across the Caribbean, and across the continent, there's so many similarities, but there's rarely any places that you can go and find that. If you were born here in America, like for instance, I know about Jay-Z's history from beginning to the end, and I follow all of his albums, and I know the next story is going to come on the next one. We don't necessarily have that about our Afrobeats artists. I think there's an opportunity there for us to tell those stories, and that happens for all categories. The same thing in art, same thing in fashion, same thing in food. We need to tell those stories, and that's why our platform exists, to be able to tell those stories and buy into that. Like, we all loved Black Panther when it came out, although it's not real. We all loved Woman King when it came out, but we need more shows and more movies like that, because if somebody's sitting here in America and all they've been taught is that Africa is full of poverty, and as an African, I know a lot of young Africans that didn't want to associate with that either. So it kind of makes sense. But now, if we can tell you, with the internet penetrating at 40 to 50% in Africa right now, Africans are able to tell you in real life who they are and what they do and the type of lifestyles that they live, and vice versa.
Man, I've made it my business to take my family to somewhere on the continent at least once a year.
Yeah.
So I've been to Johannesburg, I've been to Zanzibar and Tanzania, I've been to Ghana, I'm going to Cape Town this year. When you see these places, you like, wow.
Yeah.
They lied. I say it all the time, they lied to us about
the opportunity. Yeah. And just beyond that, like I was on Kamala's the group that went to the continent when she went to Africa, and for me, it's very important for everybody to, if the whole world is fighting for a piece of Africa, why aren't you looking at that as an opportunity for yourself? And our festival is a way to introduce it, right? Something that you're familiar with. Come to the continent, experience the food, experience art, experience fashion, experience the music in real time with the people on the ground, smell and feel the place, and then use that as an opportunity the next time you come to see how you can help, how you can work with somebody to make something really dope happen. That's our goal.
I think what y'all doing is amazing,
Absolutely.
man. I really do.
And when is the show in Detroit?
Detroit is August 16th and 17th. We have a lot of cool things planned in Detroit.
So you put hip hop on there a little bit.
Yeah. We gotta have we gotta have a little bit of culture all over there, right? So there's a little hip hop, there's a little dance music, there's a little Amapiano, and then Afro beats. Our goal is to really introduce Afro beats to people who have not really had an immersive experience, and also just to kind of give people some things that they're familiar with. But for us, our approach is really community. So we're partnering with groups like Black Tech Saturdays, with Venture 313. We're doing a pitch competition to give back to the community. We're talking to some of the business leaders, and bringing them into our community. We're running like a bar business crawl just to kind of make sure when people come to Detroit, they know what businesses to support and how to support them.
Is Detroit going to be the city? Whole city every year?
Right now, yes. We're doing Detroit. We have a great partnership there. We love the community there. They're very, their creativity and their welcoming attitude reminds me of what we were building when we started in Ghana. So we're very excited about that. But we do have smaller other activations around the U.S. that we're looking to bring out.
Houston be another big one.
I want to do it in Charleston, South Carolina.
Yeah, invite us. We'll definitely love to do a dinner out there. Love to do some experiences out there. We're working with artists, people who, painters. We're working with fashion designers. We have some cool ones. This is a young designer called Ijabing. We just brought him to Senegal.
That is really
so
nice.
we wanna continue to, celebrate, the culture and bring people together.
That's where all my ancestry is. Senegal, Sierra Leone, and Guinea-Bissau. That whole Mali region.
Yeah, that's a beautiful. Senegal is very beautiful. Like the beach is a beach town. I encourage everyone to just visit. Like, just go and experience it, and I'm sure that you will love it, and you'll see the vibe that we're talking about.
Right, well, there you have it. The founding CEO of Afro Future, Abdullah. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are The Breakfast Club. Let's get to the latest with Loren.
Loren be coming with straight facts.
She gets them from somebody that knows somebody.
She gets the details.
I'm a homegirl that knows a little bit about everything.
She be having the latest on it.
The latest with LoRosa.
Sometimes she have facts, sometimes she have details, sometimes she have a little bit of everything.
Well, it's the latest.
On The Breakfast Club.
Talk to me.
All right, y'all. So the Emmy nominations dropped yesterday. And big talk of the town in Emmy noms are the fact that Kendrick Lamar and Beyonce are going to be going head to head. So Beyonce's Beyonce Bowl, the special that she did, and Kendrick Lamar's Super Bowl halftime show are both nominated for Outstanding Choreography and Outstanding Variety Special. Other nominees in this category, I thought that this was fire for Doechii. Doechii's 2025 Grammy Awards performance, and then the 2025 Oscar tribute to Quincy Jones, and SNL's SNL 50, the anniversary special that they did this past year. So big category. There's also a ton of other people that were nominated for big things. Quinta Brunson, nominated for Best Actress in a Comedy Series, Best Writing for a Comedy Series, Abbott Elementary, Ayo Edebiri for The Bear, Best Actress in a Comedy Series, Best Directing for a Comedy Series, Coleman Domingo also got a nom as well, Shirley Ralph as well for Best Supporting Actress in a Comedy Series with Abbott Elementary. So congratulations to everybody that has been nominated this year. And yeah,
I do have to say events matter though, because out of all of those events you named, the only two I remember is the Beyonce Bowl and the Super Bowl halftime performance.
Yeah, y'all didn't. I remember we did SNL 50 in here. Y'all didn't really care for that.
I don't even remember.
I don't remember it too much.
I remember us talking about it. I was like, I should have did this on the radio.
No, I don't remember too much.
It was a couple of them that I did. Like, it was like the skits with Dave Chappelle, Will Ferrell, like the funnier ones. Yeah, not the whole thing. Overall, it wasn't as funny as I thought it should have been for it to be SNL 50. But yeah, it was some pretty cool moments.
Yeah, but people are talking a lot about how like these performances and these live moments now are becoming, it's not just a performance, it's like a historical event at this point because it lives on and gets awards and things of that nature. So
Rock Nation has won a bunch of awards for the Super Bowl halftime performance.
Yeah,
I think everyone they've done pretty much has won something.
Yeah, I know Dre
and Snoop definitely won
Usher Rihanna
won.
It was one of the.
I think Rihanna won.
I feel like they have.
Yeah, I think so.
Yes, it's been a lot, but yes, congratulations to those people, to those guys. But in other Kendrick, I guess, related news, because remember we were having a conversation here about UK rappers versus the US rappers. Yes. And Charlotte, you mentioned you can't wait for Jordan Lucas to come and say what he needs to say. So Jordan Lucas and Skepta were already Skepta were already having this little back and forth about that. Jordan Lucas finally dropped. Let's take a listen.
He killed it.
Yeah.
He killed it. Jordan Lucas gets busy. He killed it.
Who in the? I'm not even joking when I say this. I like UK rappers, but who in the UK can touch any American rapper, yo?
Yeah.
Jordan not even considered and Jordan's phenomenal, but that wouldn't even be considered a team. So what you gonna do against the A team. I would put Joyner in the A team if it was just everything was just based off lyrics.
If based off lyrics, but based off careers, Joyner Lucas would be exactly.
But if it's
Joyner Lucas gets busy.
Joyner gets busy.
Like all Americans get, man. Iman Shumpert, man, we get busy over here.
Iman Shumpert would actually wash a lot of rappers in the UK. You playing? Y'all playing if you want.
Man, we got Vado, man. We got so many.
Vado
too. Exactly.
Vado would watch a bunch of rappers.
I'm not playing with y'all.
It's true.
I'm naming people that we got. Some great people, man.
Now, Louis V is here, and Louis V just probably gave us where we would lose.
What
Louis said
Oh,
Safari.
Oh, wow.
Nah, I ain't going that far.
That's foul.
Okay.
That's foul.
Y'all might as well put me up there.
Right.
I figured something out. I got words.
I ain't going that far.
I got words.
Salute to Safari, but I ain't going that far.
Yo, you know what's so foul?
Right.
You know what's so foul? Louis V didn't even say Safari. He said Nicki Minaj's ex-boyfriend. He didn't even say that name, man.
Damn.
Say Safari name, man.
And look, I would have thought Meek. I wouldn't even have thought Safari. You said Nicki Minaj ex.
Oh, yeah,
I
crazy.
thought Meek.
Meek is washing UK rappers.
He washing.
Man.
Bow Wow washing him.
What? Bow definitely gonna go in.
Depends who the person is.
Yo, shut up, man.
No, depends who the person
Don't
is.
play with Bow.
Don't play. I'm not going to. UK rappers get busy. Depends who the person is.
Don't play with Bow.
Plus, Bow don't even. Bow don't rap like that.
Bow get busy too.
But he don't rap like that. Like he don't rap like how. I don't know if he could make what Joyner Lucas just made.
He can.
Now, if you talking about songwriting, Bow can make a song, a hit. But going at somebody, nah.
What about Soulja?
Boy?
Soulja, yeah. No, Soulja Man. Yeah, Soulja Boy, girl.
They don't mess with Soulja either.
What?
Right.
Out here with it.
Soldier.
I'm so glad you guys are not picking the lineup of the people that do the thing.
We was good.
Shout out
Louis V yelled out Safari.
Shout out to
Then it
Joyner
just
Lucas.
went
That
down
was
from
Nobody
there.
Cares.
Like-
Lord have mercy.
For real.
All right, and wrapping up, RG3, Angel Reese, there's been this, I wouldn't even say it was a back and forth, but Shaquille O'Neal, Shaq, came out. He had some words for RG3 taking up for Angel Reese. Let's take a listen.
RG3, tweet another monkey post about my girl Angel Reese. I'm punching your face. It's enough. Like, I don't usually do stuff like this, but just stop it, bro. You got your job, you got your podcast. Leave my Angel Reese alone. I'm the one calling her and telling her not to respond. Stop it. That's the last time. Like, first of all, let them girls, leave them alone. It's a shame that all the stuff you did in your life, you're going to be remembered for your podcast. That should tell you you're not that great. You already spoke on it. Let it go. So what? He hates us. So what? I hate you now for messing with her. Now what? Say something about me. Because she's not soft by any means. You're from the streets. But I'm like, you're beautiful. Don't indulge with these fools. Because he's a fool. I would respect it more if Lisa Leslie said it. Like, that's y'all category. Stay out of them people's category.
I believe every word Shaq says.
Listen,
I love how he came for her.
He crashed out about the women that he do love, for real. Like, he really be threatening people over women that he take up for.
I believe every word Shaq said. Shaq will punch him dead in his face.
Yeah, but who is RG3, like white or something?
Oh, he's black. He's
all right,
he
but
used
what's
to
up with
play
the
for
monkey thing?
The Reds
So when
quarterback.
I don't know no damn Reds.
Oh.
So when Angel Reese's NBA 2K cover came out, people started having conversations about why Caitlin Clark didn't get the cover.
Yeah.
And RG3 has been very, like, he's been adding to that narrative of Caitlin Clark versus Angel Reese.
But what's the monkey thing?
So
that Shaq
when
is
the cover
talking
dropped and there was a monkey cover that people they made Angel Reese to be a monkey on the cover. RG3 reposted it and basically was trying to say, okay, y'all need to chill now. Dr. Martin Luther King's daughter, Bernice King, came out and said, this is exactly why we've been telling you, stop even entertaining that conversation.
Yeah.
And then Shaq jumped in.
That's wild.
Yeah, it's been a whole thing.
I respect Shaq standing up for Angel Reese. If I'm RG3, I'm trying him, though.
You think so?
Shaq worth $400 million. Punch me, please.
He do it.
Punch me, please.
Give him a Papa John's.
All right.
Give him a Papa
Punch
John's.
me. I'm falling out. I'm going to act like I'm having a seizure. I'm peeing on myself. Please punch me.
Shaq gonna do it and give him a Papa John's. I'm telling you.
Please. And it was a premeditated threat, too? Oh, Lord, man, why have you blessed me in this way, God?
Yo, what is wrong with you?
Punch me. Not God.
What's wrong with you?
White Jesus. I'll just be like, thank you, white Jesus. Finally, me and my white boo.
I was gonna say,
Me and my white wife are going to live happily ever after.
I'm calling Dr. Umar.
After this hit. Okay.
Dr. Umar gonna tell him get punched too.
All right, well, that's the latest with Loren. Thank you, Loren. Now let's get to the People's Choice Mix. Get your request in. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
You're checking out the Breakfast Club.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. Reminding you guys, 4 days left to my car show. Salute to everybody in the 757 103 Jams. You guys have showed so much love. The city has showed so much love for this car show. Of course, I went to Hampton. I was down there about 5-6 years. My wife went to Old Dominion. I got so many roots out there. Salute to everybody out there, from the Clips Pushter, who's been calling me, Family, and Tony. Everybody out there, I appreciate you, DJ Vince, the locals down there that love me so much. You show me so much love. Like, that's really my home by the sea. So I love you, and I got so much love from Virginia. We doing so much for Virginia coming up in the next couple of years. So I just want Virginia to know I feel love. Thank you so much. All right. Now, we also got to say salute to Abdullah for joining us this morning. He's the CEO of Afrofuture, and they're bringing it to the D.
Whoa,
come on,
Detroit,
yo,
bro. Come on, man. Word up, bro.
Relax.
It's the D. What's wrong with you, man? What's wrong with you?
Extra excited. We big bringing it to the D.
Damn.
What y'all gonna do for it? Like, come on, calm down.
Nah, I didn't say what y'all gonna do for it. I just said bringing it to the D.
I don't even want Afro to have a future now after what I done heard you just say. Like, why? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, damn.
Yo.
Yes, but they are bringing it to Detroit, and I love what Abdullah them is doing, man. Like, I don't know why we don't want to get more connected to our African ancestry. It makes no sense to me. Even the conversations people be having now about, getting mad because African culture is represented at Essence Fest. Like, what are we doing, yo?
It's just weird. It's definitely weird.
Like, what are we doing?
Yeah. And this weekend, y'all, if y'all are out in Milwaukee, make sure y'all get y'all tickets for the Jess Hilarious Desi Alexander show. We on the Bad Parenting Tour. We got 2 shows Friday at the Improv and then 2 shows Saturday at the Improv. I will be doing meet and greet at the late shows Friday and Saturday night. So get your tickets if you have not yet. And don't forget to get your tickets for Arlington, Texas next week as well. I'll be at the Improv Friday and Saturday, y'all. JessHilariousOfficial.com. See y'all next week.
It's time to get up out of here. All right, Charlamagne, you got a positive note?
I do, but I just want to remind everybody that tomorrow, my wife and I, we opened up some Crystal franchises in South Carolina, and tomorrow we're cutting the ribbon on the second one in Walterboro, South Carolina.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much. 1222 Bells Highway in Walterboro, South Carolina. I'll be at Crystal from 10:45 to 11:45 on the dot. Okay? So, I'll see y'all tomorrow, Walterboro. But the positive note is simply this. Healing makes you realize some people don't deserve to be around you, no matter how much you love them. Okay? Unconditional love doesn't mean unconditional tolerance of abuse, disrespect, or BS. It's unconditional love, not unconditional boundaries. Have a great day.
Breakfast Club, bitches! Y'all finished or y'all done?